Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Brew with Memli. As a coffee roaster, we started our specialty coffee journey as a coffee enthusiast and a home brewer. And over the last 2-3 years, innovation really evolved in the specialty coffee industry. So let's explore all those innovation in one brew. Well, first we're gonna need a delicious coffee. Here I have 15 grams of anaerobic natural process from Colombia, from Finca El Placer, and it's a pink bourbon variety. As we explored in another video, linked somewhere here, the Paragon works extremely well with those anaerobic coffee. Why? Because by chilling the first third of the extraction, we have access to those aromatics that are often too hot to be perceived by our nose. Classic. Let's use the new Boost and the new Hybrid B3 filters. So here we probably have one of the geekiest brew ever. 15 grams of anaerobic natural processed coffee, the Sibarist B3 Hybrid filter, the Paragon, the Boost, and a little WDT tool to break the initial clumps, and an awesome cup of coffee. Let's start. I'm going for my 4-pour structure, starting with 60 grams of coffee at 94 degrees C. After 40 seconds, I'm going to do a little pour of 40 grams until 100. A little bit unusual, but you'll understand why. Here, the hybrid filter makes the flow a little bit faster, but not that fast. But the Boost increased that speed. However, we grind our coffee in a medium setting. And at 1 minute here, I remove my bowl and continue my third pour, until 180. I always pour when I see the surface of the coffee. So when all the water passed. And here my last pour until 240. And we're done at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see where our craziness and geekiness took us. As expected, the Paragon can really trigger new aromatics that would be lost if we didn't extract chill the first third of the process. Now the B3 filter helped us to have less bypass, as well as grinding the coffee just a little bit finer. That's the main goal of that Boost and the B3 filter. The aroma is much more complex than on a cupping or regular brew. Usually in a regular brew, you have a huge cherry liquor, and cocoa nibs. Here you can actually taste the typical notes of the coffee, some nutmeg, basically more complexity of the coffee. Definitely less cherry cocoa, the classic anaerobic profile that you can find. Extremely balanced cup of coffee with not so much that tartaric acidity that can fend some people off, but a more gentle approach to it. There's almost new flavors to it. As I'm tasting the coffee, you recognize the tropical notes, those nutmegs, those cocoa nibs, the cherries, lychees, but I can also taste some orange, for example. So it's not a total madness, because we really have a totally different coffee than if we just brew a single pour over, which tastes absolutely delicious as well. But here you have access to just a different set of aromatics. If you want to know more about the comparison between the different brews with or without, check our Patreon where I do all those experiments more in detail. It may be worth it to combine all those new innovation, right? Extract chilling, the new filters, the Boost. Why not a different vessel as well? Like I haven't used the origami because it doesn't work with the Boost, for example, but I could do something different with a flat bottom brewer. So let me know in a comment section if you want the flat bottom brewer version of this one. As the coffee cools down, it maintains that complexity, that silky texture, bright acidity, and sweet, fruity, and also floral notes. Once again, those tools, those methods really magnify excellent coffee, right? If you are using a poor quality coffee, actually going to get worse. But with great quality coffee, well roasted, well produced, you can really magnify all those notes and actually unleash new ones. Let me know in the comments what do you think, and if you have any suggestion or recipes that I can change as well. Check out our Patreon for more experimentation. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your coffee friends, and see you next time for more brewing. I'll take that one.